Jai Hind everybody. So today I am starting with question number 5 of exercise 10.5. This is question number 5. In the figure A, B, C and D are 4 points on a circle. These are the 4 points on a circle. This is A, B, C and D. Okay. AC and BD intersect at a point E. This AC and BD intersect at point E, such that angle BEC is 130. This angle BEC is given 130 degree and angle ECD is given 20 degree. The question is this, find angle BAC. You have to find angle BAC. What you have to find? Angle BAC. This you have to find. Is it there? Now just look here. At point E, this angle DEC, this angle and plus this angle, their sum will be 180 degree because they are in a linear pair. And at point E, angle DEC plus BEC, their sum will be 180 degree because they are in linear pair. Therefore, angle DEC, this angle plus 130 will become 180 degree. Therefore, angle DEC will be how much? This angle will be 50 degree. The value of angle DEC is 50 degree. Now look at the triangle DEC. DEC, there are three angles, 50 degree plus 20 degree plus angle CDE. Their sum will be 180 degree by angle sum property. Therefore, 50 degree plus 20 degree plus angle CDE will be 180 degree. So 50 and 20 is 70. It means angle this CDE will be 110 minus 70. So what is the value of this? 110 degree. What is the value of angle CDE? 110 degree. And CDE, in fact it is, which angle it is? CDE. Is it not angle BDC? It means angle BDC is also 110 degree. This angle CDE. This is not BDC. Now, look at this arc BC. Arc BC is subtending angle BAC and BDC in the same segment, and the angle in same segments are equal. Now arc BC will implies that angle BAC will be equal to angle BDC. They are the angle of same segment. It means what is the value of angle BAC is equal to BDC, and which is 110. So what is the value of angle BAC? That is 110 degree. 110 degree. Now this is the next question. Question number 6. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at point E if angle DBC is 70 degree and BAC is 30 degree. Just look here. This is the cyclic quadrilateral A, B, C and D. Look at these diagonals AC and BD. they are intersecting at point E. They intersect at point E. If angle DBC is 70, this angle is given. Angle DBC, it is given 70 degree, and angle BAC is 30. This angle is given 30 degree, BAC. So then find the value of angle BCD. You have to find the value of angle BCD. This angle you have to find. Angle BCD, this you have to find. Is it there? Now just look at this arc BC. This arc BC. This is subtending angle BAC and BDC in the same segment. Arc BC, angle BAC and BDC. These are the angles in same segment. It means what should be the value of angle this BDC? This will be equal to 30 degree. Is it there? What is the value of this angle BDC? That is 30 degree. BDC will be 30 degree because they are the angle in same segment. Now in triangle BDC, look at this triangle. This triangle. Just look at. There are three angles. This 30 degree plus 70 degree plus angle BCD. Their sum will be 180 degree by triangles angle sum property. So what will happen? Angle BDC, this angle BDC plus angle DBC plus angle BCD. Their sum will be 180 degree by angle sum property. Now what is the value there? 30 plus 70 plus angle this BCD. Their sum will be 180 degree. Sum of these two, 30 plus 70 degree will 100 degree plus BCD is equal to 180 degree, and therefore angle BCD will be 80 degree. What is the value of this angle BCD? This is how much it is? This whole angle. This is 80 degree. So this we have to find, and we got it. What is the value of angle BCD? That is 80 degree. Now further, if AB is equal to BC, find the value of angle ECD. Now further it is given कि AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. This one. Now look at this triangle. A, B and C. What you are given? AB is equal to BC. Therefore, this angle BAC will be equal to angle BCA. Therefore, angle BAC will be equal to angle BCA, because in a triangle, angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So therefore, angle BCA will be equal to angle BAC, and this will be how much? This angle will be 30 degree. What is the value of angle BCA? That is 30 degree. That is 30 degree. Now just look at what is angle BCD. BCD is the sum of angle BCE. Is it there? And BCE and plus this one ACD. So what is the angle BCD now? Angle BCD is what? Angle BCA plus ACD. Now angle BCD is equal to angle BCA, this angle, or plus this much, ACD. And ACD, in fact, is it not angle ECD? Angle ACD can be written as angle ECD or not? ACD and ECD, ACD and ECD, both are the name of same angles. Now just look here, it means angle BCA, this BCA plus angle ECD, this is whole angle BCD. And what is the value of angle BCD? Here we have find out 80 degree. 80 degree. Therefore angle ECD will be equal to 80 degree, and this BCA will, when it will go that side, it will subtracted. It means angle ECD is equal to this 80 degree or minus angle BCA. BCA was 30 degree. 80 minus 30 is equal to 50 degree. So what is the value of angle ECD? This is 50 degree. Is it okay? Now this is question number 7. If the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle, the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle. So just look here. Suppose this is a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. Is it there? And its diagonals AC and BD, AC and BD, both are the diameters of the circle. AC and BD, both are the diameters of the circle. Therefore, what will happen? This angle, suppose this is diameter, AC is diameter, it means this angle, this whole angle will be 90 degree, and this whole angle will be 90 degree. Similarly, this is the diameter of the circle, so this angle will be 90 degree and this angle will be 90 degree. So since AC and BD are its diameters, therefore what will happen? Just look here, angle ABC will be equal to angle BCD is equal to angle CDA and is equal to angle DAB. All will be 90 degree. All these angles will be 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This angle is also 90 degree. This angle is also 90 degree. And this angle is also 90 degree. Now just look at the triangle ADC and BDC. Now in triangle ADC and triangle BDC, just look here, ADC and BDC. What is there? Angle ADC is equal to angle BCD (90 degree) each. Here we have ADC. This ADC and BCD both are 90 degree. Is it there? Look at AC and BD. Both are the diameters of the same circle. Therefore, they will be equal. AC will be BD. because they are the diameters of same circle. And the third thing, DC is equal to DC, which is common side. So by, look at which rule, angle ADC and BDC, they are right angle. They are right angle. AC is equal to BD. AC is the side opposite to 90-degree angle, that is hypotenuse. And DC is the common side. So by RHS rule, triangle which one? ADC is congruent to triangle which one? BDC. And then the CPCT, what this CPCT will say? कि AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Okay. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now, in triangle ABC and DBC, this is ABC and DBC. Just look here. Its angle B is 90 and its angle C is 90. That is, angle ABC is equal to angle DCB. Both are equal to 90 degree. This AC will be equal to BD because these diagonals are the diameters of the circle. Therefore, AC is equal to BD. They are the diameters. And just look at this side. This BC is common in both the triangles. So BC is equal to BC, common side. So by RHS rule, these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. Then CPCT will say that AB is equal to DC. This one. This AB is equal to DC. This is equation number 3rd. Equation number 3rd. Now, from equation 1st, 2nd and 3rd, what is there? The opposite sides of the quadrilateral, pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral are equal and its all the angles are equal to 90 degree. So therefore, this given quadrilateral ABCD is a rectangle. Is it there? So this is the last line of the question. From equations 1, 2 and 3, we can say कि ABCD is a rectangle. Is it there? From equation 1, 2 and 3, we can say that ABCD is a rectangle, and this we have to prove in this question. Now just look at question number 8, and the question number 8 is this. If the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, prove that it is cyclic. It is given that the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal. Suppose this is the given trapezium ABCD, in which the parallel sides are AB and DC. Then the non-parallel sides AD and BC. Then the non-parallel sides AD and BC. These non-parallel sides are given equal. ABCD is a given trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and the non-parallel sides AD and BC are equal. That is, AD is equal to BC. So we have to prove that this ABCD is cyclic. This ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. The cyclic quadrilateral means we have to prove that its opposite angles are supplementary. Its opposite angles are supplementary means angle A plus angle C, its sum would be 180 degree, and angle B plus angle D, this is also 180 degree. So now just look here, look the construction part. This AP is drawn perpendicular to DC and this BQ is also drawn perpendicular to DC. This is our construction work. Draw AP and BQ perpendicular to DC. Is it okay? Now just look here. AP will be equal to BQ. AP will be equal to BQ because this is the perpendicular distance between the parallel lines. And the perpendicular distance between the parallel lines are equal everywhere. So therefore, AP is equal to BQ. This is equation number 1. Equation number 1. Now just look at the triangles APD and BQC. Look at the triangles APD and BQC. Just look here. This angle APD is equal to angle BQC. Both are equal to 90 degree. And why they are 90 degree? By the construction. By construction. AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC because the non-parallel sides of this trapezium are given equal. So therefore AD is equal to BC, that is given. And AP is equal to DQ. AP is equal to DQ from equation first. So by which rule now? This 90 degree, this hypotenuse and the side. So by RHS rule, the triangles are congruent. The triangles are congruent. Then from the CPCT, angle ADP, this angle will be equal to angle BCQ. Suppose both are equal to X. Both are equal to X. Angle ADP, is it not ADC? And angle BCQ means angle BCD. Angle ADP is angle ADC and angle BCQ is angle BCD. They are X. They are X. Now the side AB is parallel to side DC. So therefore this angle, this one, ADC plus DAB, their sum will be 180 degree because they are allied angles. They are co-interior angles. Now put the value of this ADC. ADC is X. Therefore X plus angle DAB is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle DAB will be 180 degree minus X. 180 degree minus X. Now just look at the angles. This angle DAB and plus I am taking angle BCD. BCD. Just look at these two angles. What is the value of angle DAB? We have find out here. 180 degree minus X. And what is the value of this angle BCD? This is also X. When you will open this, you will get 180 degree minus X plus X. That will be 180 degree. Okay, now tell me, what is angle DAB? This is angle A of trapezium ABCD plus what is angle BCD? Again angle C. Angle A plus angle C, this is how much? 180 degree. 180 degree. Since ABCD is a quadrilateral, it is quadrilateral because it is trapezium and trapezium is a quadrilateral. So therefore, using angle sum property, angle A plus B plus C plus angle D, that will be 360 degree. Or we can write angle A plus angle C plus angle B plus angle D is how much? 360 degree. So you can say angle A plus C, this was 180 degree. 180 degree plus angle B plus angle D is how much? 360 degree. So therefore, angle B plus angle D will be. Now this 180 will come here. So 360 degree minus 180 degree, you will get again 180 degree. Is it there? Now just look at what is happening here. The opposite angles A and C, their sum is 180 degree. Angle B and angle D, their sum is again 180 degree. Yani opposite angles are supplementary. And this happens in the case of cyclic quadrilateral. Now since opposite angles of trapezium are supplementary, therefore given trapezium ABCD is cyclic. Now this is question number 9. The two circles intersect at 2 points B and C. Just look at this circle and this circle. This is smaller circle. They intersect at points B and C. B and C. Through B, two lines ABD and PBQ are drawn. Through B, two lines ABD. From this point B, through this point B, this line ABD and PBD are drawn. PBD are drawn to intersect the circles at A, D and P, Q respectively. At points A, D, Q and P respectively. These are the 4 points. Prove that angle ACP is equal to QCD. What you have to prove? Angle ACP, you have to prove that angle QCD. This you have to prove. Is it there? Now just look. Look at arc AP. Look at this arc AP. This is making two angles on the same segment. They are angle A, just look here, A, this one, ACP, and this APB. ACP and ABP. They are the angle subtended by the arc AP on same segment. It means both the angles will be equal. So therefore angle ACP is equal to angle ABP, because they are the angle in same segment. Now just look at this arc QD and look here. Angle subtended by this chord, this arc QD, DQ. One is this one, and one is this. Which one? QCD and QBD. Again, these two angles will be equal. Which two angles? Angle QCD and QBD, because they are also the angles in same segment. Is it okay? Now just look. This line AD and PQ, they are intersecting at point B. Just look here. This is line you can see here, this line AD and PQ. This is like this. PQ, where they are intersecting at point B. This one, line PQ and AD, they are intersecting at point B. Therefore angle which one? Angle ABP will be equal to QBD, because they are vertically opposite angles. They are vertically opposite angles. Which angles? Angle ABP and angle QBD. Both are equal because they are vertically opposite angles. This is equation number 3. Now from equations 1st, 2nd and 3rd, just look. Angle ACP is equal to ABP, ABP is equal to QBD, and QBD is equal to QCD. So we can say that angle ACP, this will be equal to this will be equal to this will be equal to this and this. So what will happen? Angle ACP will be equal to angle QCD, and this we have to prove. And this we have to prove in this question. Is it okay? So that's all for today. Thank you very much.